Des, what did you make of that? What a comeback by the Titans. Do you feel like you probably deserved to win in the end? Or how did you see that?
You probably best ask the players. On both sides there, probably they're better ones answering that question. The game had all those hallmarks, didn't it? Had all those merits, you know. A total of 56 points. The game was pretty tight. Parts of the game that showed great courage. Both sides sort of fought, back and forth. The match was decided on a clutch moment. Where it was if you're going to lose, that's not a bad way to lose in a clutch moment like that. A 40-metre field goal. We did enough. I was very proud of their second efforts. We put them nailed a little bit better in the first half. I thought we recalibrated their tries. 2 kicked defusals and 1 offensive error. Yeah, hard ones. You got to learn lessons from those. But I was pretty pleased, pretty proud of the way. Pleased with the way we recalibrated at half time and came back out and played the full 40 minutes. So that's a really big step in our learning curve, and got to 26-24 with. Minute and a half to go. Tough calls along the way, yeah, sure. I'm sure you're going to ask me about those or comment on those or talk about those. I've got to be careful how much I say.
I will ask you about
Not
one.
today. Yeah, I do. Let me get there in a minute. And obviously, at the end of the day, we didn't get the points. So. But we've got to pick it up and move forward.
What did you make of the trainer walking in front of JC when he was about to kick it and then he had to reset?
Did it cost us the game? I don't know. Probably not. He'll get breached, so that's all. That's the only thing that's going to come out of that. He'll get breached.
You feel like it was gamesmanship?
I don't know. I can't really comment. He apologised, didn't he?
Yes, despite being 24 points down, 48th minute, it didn't seem like you were doing a lot wrong in that first half.
No, I think it's a fair, like it was. Both sides were, playing that some good footy, and I think the types of the sorts of tries they got, were probably a little bit self-inflicted, so we can improve that. But I thought they showed a lot of character, which is. Those parts of the game that we've been working hard and we really want to identify with in that second half. Yeah, it wasn't like 26-24 their way and we sort of petered out and they scored a try at the very end. It was the fact that we got back in front at 26-24. So it's probably fair to say, we deserved the win, but great players come up with clutch moments. Yeah.
Kieran, how the players feeling in the aftermath? Firstly, to get to that point, obviously. A lot going on, and then the pride that the coach feels in you. But then just to have it go, do you feel a heartbreak, or how do you feel about it?
Oh yeah, the boys are shattered. It's pretty big effort, that second half effort to come from behind. 24-0 down against Penrith. Game could have gone 2 ways, and it shows the sort of character we got in that side, in this footy side. So extremely proud, but the boys are gutted. I mean, we probably deserved to win that one, but. In the end, Cleary was too good. He come up with the 2-point field goal. That gave him a chance.
Jaden Campbell's performance, mate, that was amazing. Look, as a half yourself, just his development here at the Titans this year, it's just been outstanding.
Oh, I thought he was exceptional. I thought, JC, I thought JC was phenomenal. I don't think we're in that game of footy without that bloke out there, and AJ was the same, so, mate, they're special players, those two. But yeah, JC is just going to keep going from strength to strength.
There's I know you're on the final warning with the NRL, but the bunker, some confusing things were going on today. What did you make of that?
Yeah, confusing. That's a good word. That's all I can say. We didn't get many of them.
What confused you? Which was the one that confused you the most?
I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to go any further. I'd like to, but I won't. I'll do it through the correct channels. But at this stage, it's it'll go back to the NRL. They'll do their due diligence, and then they'll publicise the results through NRL.com. Yeah.
So just curious, a quick one on JC. He seems like a really good foil for the type of player you are. Do you feel like he complements your game really well?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's just got so much X factor in his game. Like he's such an instinctive player. He sees the game and the opportunities that present constantly. He's probing, but I've just loved his control the last month. You know, I feel like he's really grown into that 7 role, and he's directing the boys to the right parts of the field, and his kicking game's been great. So he's adding a whole new element to his complement his instinctive play, and like I said, he's only going to grow as a player.